What if I told you that removing duplicates in Excel can actually destroy the correct data? Most people learn removing duplicates as a function, but very few understand when to use it and when not to. And in today's video, I am going to show you how real data analysts think before touching a single button. Let's say you are working in an organization where multiple departments are handling different projects, and here's the data set that you have in hand. Now, the department name, project name, the date when the project started, or when they have actually made the entry to your database, and the project status. We have all this data, but at the first glance, this looks very clean, but there's a catch. You will notice that some project names are repeating. So the question is, are these duplicates or are they actually the valid entries? How can you judge it? Now anybody would immediately go to remove the duplicates, but as an analyst or as somebody dealing with very important data, you should ask one critical question to yourself. What defines uniqueness in this particular data set? Because if there's a single wrong move, the entire department is going to come running after you because you are removing a whole valid set of information. So in real world data, a single column rarely defines uniqueness. It actually is a combination of separate or many fields. Let's not delete anything at first. First, you should investigate. You should start by understanding how to highlight the duplicates based on maybe the project names or maybe the department names. So let's first understand how to highlight duplicates. Now, in order to highlight the duplicates, first we will understand which are the things from where we are trying to find out the duplicates. We don't want to deal with the date and the project status as of now. So I'm going to maybe select this to column, knowing that department name is going to encounter every single time. So maybe all of them will be a duplicate. Still, I need to find out how many department and project names are getting highlighted. So we are going to select the columns. Under home, we are going to come under conditional formatting. And the first option, highlight cells with rules, we have mostly used these functions. And the last name, duplicate values, is a very subtle function of Excel that helps you to highlight the duplicate values in the selected range. And the best part is you can highlight it in any way you want. The font style, the text color, the border color, anything. You can even customize it. So I'm just letting it as it is and I'm clicking on OK. So the moment I do so, I can find there are multiple project names repeated and the department names are all in common. But is it all? Based on this, can we just remove the project names that are repeating and our job is done? Never. Because if I just remove a project name, I may not know if the same project name under the same department was removed or not. So when we see multiple duplicates, it is actually misleading because, as I mentioned, the same project can exist across multiple departments and that is completely valid. So in our case, we are trying to jump into a conclusion where we have to validate properly the difference. The number of highlighted values can reduce after we try to concatenate and find out. So let's first try to concatenate the value and come to a decision. For example, we will try to concatenate the values here. We will combine the values. So I'm going to click on concatenate, select the department name and the project name and close the bracket. And the moment I do so, I can see I have just combined both. So if at any instance after dragging it, I can find where the department name and the project name is same, that is our actual duplicate to be removed. So let's now try to highlight this particular column. So we will again apply the same thing. And you can see the one cells highlighted in red are the one that you need to remove. So before we even come to the conclusion, let's first understand and learn how to count the duplicates. So now that we have understood how to think, we are not just identifying the duplicates now, we are defining what a duplicate actually means in a data set. So with that, we will now quantify the duplicates. So first, we will find out the frequency of each combination here to understand how many combinations are actually repeating. And for that, we'll simply come here and we will type out the function COUNTIF. And I am choosing the COUNTIF function. I'm selecting this particular column because I'm going to select this and check how many times these things are getting repeated. And after selecting the column, I'm going to select the same first cell. It's dynamic. It will keep changing as I drag it because for every row, I need to find out the data. So I'll close the bracket and press enter and again drag this. So now we can see there are many 1, many 2. So multiple of the values are unique and multiple are duplicates. So now when we finally learn how to remove the duplicates, we will see how these things are changing. Now comes the important part, removing the duplicates. Now let's understand how to do so. So now everything is highlighted, counted, fine. I am just going to come here, select this range, the actual set of range of data, and after that we are going to press Alt Shift A and M. The moment we do so, this dialog box appears where it gives us all the column names. Now you want to deselect or select all, that's completely on you. As we have already discussed, we don't want to deal with the date and the project status as of now. We are worried about the project and department name. Hence, we will deselect the status and date and click on OK. And the moment we do so, it's telling me 9 duplicate values were found and removed. So let's click on OK. See, the moment I did so, everything changed on screen. Every number here now denotes 1, which means that every value is unique now. So now, whichever cell is highlighted as red is the project name that has been repeated, but not for the exact department name. That is changing. This means we have successfully removed only the true duplicates now without affecting any valid correct data. So let me summarize how a real data analyst approaches this kind of a problem. We first define the uniqueness. Once you have defined it, you investigate or highlight it, and then you validate. You concatenate, combine the values and count it, and finally you act on it. You remove the duplicates very carefully by not hampering any correct valid data. So Excel functions are easy to learn, but analytical thinking is what makes you actually valuable in your team. So next time you see duplicates, don't rush to delete them. Ask them what are the story they are actually trying to represent. And for such shortcuts and tricks, keep subscribing and following Paid Sutra.